Student, welcome back to our physics class. Already we started the revision 1 done. In revision 2 we start the simple machine. We read about the simple machine already. Now today we revise it, and I am giving like the magnetism and light chapter. I give some questions in worksheet. First you solve the worksheet and then you compare it with your study material. I will give all the answers of the worksheet in the study material. You match it. If there is any problem, then in our live class you ask me. Okay? So today we start our exercise simple machine. What is that? In simple machine, we know that what is a machine and what is the work. Work is said to be done when a force applied on an object displaces the object in the direction of the force. That is the work. And energy is defined as the ability or capacity to do work. That is the energy. So we read about the machine. What is a machine? Tools and objects that help us to perform the same amount of work with much less effort than if we did the work manually are called machine. Simple machine, a spoon, a knife, a nail, a needle, all are the simple machine. So the tools such as spoon, knives and hammer are called simple machine. So the machines which one are many moving parts, more than two moving parts or more than one moving parts, then we called it a complex machine, like the sewing machine, the washing machine. These are the complex machine. So these are the about the machines. And mechanical advantage, we have to do the problems on mechanical advantage. What is the mechanical advantage? Mechanical advantage equal to load by effort. What is the output and what is the input energy? The work done by the machine is called output or output energy, and the work done on the machine is called the input or input energy. The ratio of the work done by the machine to the work done on the machine is the efficiency of the machine. So what is the efficiency of the machine? Work done by the machine by work done on the machine. That means output energy by input energy. Percentage of efficiency is, we are generally write the percentage of efficiency as a percent. If a machine is 80% efficient, that means if we supplied the energy 100 times, then we get 80 times output. Simple machines are 6 types are there: lever, inclined plane, weight, screw, pulley, wheel and axle. What is a lever? Lever is a simple machine. It is a simple machine. A lever is a rigid bar that can rotate freely about a point. The point where it's freely rotate, that point is known as fulcrum, and one side's load and another side's efforts are there. The principle of lever states that the product of the load into load arm equal to the product of the effort into effort arm. So load by effort equal to effort arm by load arm. This is also known as mechanical advantage. In class 1 lever, the fulcrum is in between the load and effort. In class 2 and in mechanical advantage is more than 1, equal to 1 or less than 1. And in second class lever, the fulcrum and effort are in opposite sides, load is in the middle. So this is the second order lever. And mechanical advantage of 7th order lever is always greater than 1. Third class lever or third order lever, The effort is lies between the fulcrum and load. That is the third order lever, where the mechanical advantage is always less than 1. Now you come to the page number 60. Answer the following questions. Already we defined what is work and energy. What do you understand by the term simple machine? How is the mechanical advantage of a machine described? State the principle of lever. What is the basis of the classification of the lever? The position of the fulcrum, load and effort is the classification. We see the position of the fulcrum, load and effort, and we classify the lever. That is the question's answer. Then solve question of the B. Already I am given in a study material. The mechanical advantage, the length of a lever, class 1 lever is 2 meter. The total length 2 meter, we convert it into centimeter. So 200 centimeter is total length of the lever. Calculate the mechanical advantage if the fulcrum is at a distance of 40 centimeter from the effort point. So from the effort point to fulcrum 40 centimeter, load, if that is the effort arm, from the fulcrum to the effort, that is the effort arm is 40 centimeter, load arm is 160 centimeter. So mechanical advantage is equal to 1 by 4, that means 0.25. Okay. Next, number 2, the length of the load arm of a lever is 6 meter long and its effort and its effort arm is 3 meter long. What is the effort required to lift the load of 40 Newton? Load arm is 6 meter, effort arm is 3 meter. Load equal to 40 Newton. So effort into effort arm equal to load into load arm. We know that one. So effort equal to load into load arm by effort arm, which one is 90 Newton. Calculate the mechanical advantage of a crowbar of length 240 centimeter if its fulcrum is at a distance of 40 centimeter from the load. So fulcrum and load, that is the load arm. Load arm is equal to 40 centimeter. So what is the effort arm? Effort arm is equal to 240 minus 40, that means 200 centimeter. Here also we convert it in, already it is given in centimeter. No need to convert it. So we get the mechanical advantage equal to 200 by 40 equal to 5. 5 is the mechanical advantage. So this is the check your progress. Now what is an inclined plane? An inclined plane is a rigid sloping surface over which heavy loads can be raised or lowered to a certain height or depth. That is an inclined plane. The mechanical advantage of an inclined plane is the ratio of the length of the plank to the vertical height of the load raised. It is a force multiplier, a wedge. A wedge is a double inclined plane such that the two sloping surfaces taper to form a surf edge. Chisels and axe are the example of edge. These are the example of wedge. Screw. A screw is a cylindrical rod marked with winding spherical edge called thread. That is when with a nail we are winding a spherical edge, it behaves like a screw. Okay. Now what is a pulley? A pulley is a wheel or a circular disc that can rotate freely about its fixed point. There are two types of pulley, single movable pulley and single fixed pulley. A single fixed pulley has a fixed axis of rotation, and in a single movable pulley the axis of rotation is not fixed. Next, wheel and axle arrangement. A wheel and axle arrangement consists of a wheel attached to a rod called axle such that when the wheel is made to rotate, the axle also rotates. Okay, these are the wheel and axle arrangement. The example of wheel and axle arrangement: a steering wheel, a spindle tap. These are the examples. Already we discussed the question answer of the exercise, all the question answer of the exercise. Now I start to discuss the revision work. What is the revision work? You learn one time revision material 2. Okay. 1 magnetism and light chapters, that are the 1. Now fill in the blanks. Work is done whenever dash, whenever what? A force moves an object. The force applied on a machine to do work is called the effort. If the effort lies between the fulcrum and the load, then the lever belongs to third order or class 3 lever. The mechanical advantage of an inclined plane is always what? The mechanical advantage of an inclined plane is always greater than 1. Okay. Next, a machine made up of 2 or more sloping surfaces is known as a wedge. Number F is what? There are 6 types of simple machine. A swing needle is a wedge type simple machine. A screw is a spherical special case of an inclined plane. A rotating spindle tap is an example of a wheel and axle arrangement. A screw is a cylindrical rod marked with winding spherical edge. Okay. These are the fill in the blanks in revision worksheet. Next, match the following. Match the following. Class 1 lever. Which one the class 1 lever? You write there. Which are the class 2 levers? You write in place of class 2 lever. Which are the class 3 lever? You write in the place of class 3 lever. Now I am saying the answer. Class 1 lever, there are pillars, wire cutter, beam balance, crowbar and seesaw. Class 2 lever, nutcrackers, wheelbarrow, bottle openers, lemon squeezers, paper cutter, O's. Class 3 levers, a hockey stick, the human forearms, fishing rod, tongs, tweezers, forceps, knife. These are the class 3 lever. So we finish the revision of the chapter of simple machine today up to this. Next day we start the other revision test of the other chapter, which one is included in our annual portion. Okay, today bye everyone.